Hey, it's Mariah and welcome back to my channel. So today in my video, I'm going to be showing you how I do my polygel extension. I just got a nail kit on Amazon, I think for like $42, $46, around that price range. But it came with a lot of stuff and I was actually impressed. Pretty much everything that you need to like do your polygel extensions. So let's get to it. Okay, first off, it does come with instructions. I have used them and they're kind of dirty, but it will tell you how to do your polygel and how to remove them. Oh wait, no, I had it backwards. How to do them, how to remove. And sorry that I'm gonna kind of like unbox this right now, because I did already unbox it like a couple weeks ago when I got it, and I posted that like on my social media. I have been playing around with it a lot, so I do have like some things in here. First, it comes with your nails. These are like your nail forms that will form your polygel that you would put on them, put it on your nails and cure them, and then those will come off. We have a lot of colors in these, in this kit. I mean, it came with like 28 different colors of polygel. Trying to show you as best as I can. And the lighting might not do the justice for you, but those. We got these ones. And I mean, like, they have like your natural like pink ones, they have like your brown ones, neutrals, like sparkly. These ones. And gosh, is there more? Oh yeah, there's more. Got these. I think that was all. Got these for your toes. Yeah, the slip solution gel polish, polygel. It's just like a liquid, and it's going to help you like form the polygel. Like once you squeeze it out, this is what you'll use to like help form it, get it loosened up, because it does come out thick. It came with these, which is your base coat, your top coat, and your matte coat. So instead of, you can have like a glossy look or a matte finish looking coat. It did come with like this oil for your like cuticles. It did come with a light. It's a 24 watt, or it can go to up to 48 watt. This is the plug that goes for your light. Clips to clip on your nail when you're gonna cure it and put on the other nail. It came with this tool to help like cut your cuticles a little bit. This tool, I think, to push back your cuticles, and I've been seeing people do some designs with this end, but I don't know, I don't know what the name of this is called, sorry. And then this looks like a pen, but it's not. It's got your brush side, so you can just brush everything on, and your other side to grab your polygel. Like when you're squeezing it, you can like just scrape it off or put it on your nail forms. Oh, it actually did come with mini filers, but I haven't been using them. I feel like they don't work as good. So I've been using my own file, and they did come with nail clippers, but the nail clippers broke like right after I was done doing my first polygel set. I'm not sure why. They just like ended up breaking, and I was like, oh man. But that's okay because I do have nail clippers. So there are a couple things that I do recommend you getting when you are going to do your nails. This stuff was not included in the kit. Was not included. This stuff I got like bought by myself from like Sally Beauty or wherever I got it from, unless I had it like in the closet. I got these to like cut my nails, and it worked on my polygel nails too, like when I formed them. These are like the nail clippers, and I do put on like fake tips, and then I cut them down. But I've had this for, I want to say like 5 years, but I didn't, like in the instructions, it does tell you that you can just like clip the polygel with like the clippers that they provide you with, but they broke. So that's why I was like, I should have just been using this the whole time. Next, I did get the Prep and Clean dehydrant, and I did get the No Lift Nails primer. I got some filers, and let's see, I do have nail tips, nail glue, glue them on. And I also did get like a nail drill. Sorry, this is what it looks like. And these are the tops for them, the interchangeable heads for it. And a little cap, sorry, I should have the cap on, but it goes fast forward, slower, fast, or slower backwards, and fast backwards, like a reverse. So I only paid like $21 for this at Sally Beauty. I think it's been working pretty good for me. It comes with a charger, so you can charge it, and it needs to be charged for at least like an hour or two, but it has last pretty long for the charging ability. Also, I got like a little cup that I put my nail slip in. Not actually like this, but like I pour it in. I pour that in so that I'm not dipping my brush into that other stuff. And then also I'm going to get another cup for water. Okay, so I'm using my son's like bowl, but I'm gonna just use this for my polygel nail sets anyways, because once I use it and mess around with nails, like I don't put it back in the cabinet. But I did get like some gemstones to like, if you want to be fancy. I do have rhinestone glue, and it cures in UV light. I did get like different like nail tips. These come like in stiletto and French and like regular, but they're already like shaped if you want to do like your polygel and then just have to file like the rest off when you need to, but it's already going to be shaped for you. I did also get like dual forms, I think they're called. And I also did get a few other polygel nail colors just because I really wanted black, but then it came with like some other neutral colors. And also my white one that I got in this set, it didn't, like when I was squeezing it out, it was coming from the top and the bottom. So I had to throw it away. But I do got a white now again, but I really wanted black. And then I have some more neutral colors. So now that I've explained everything, I'm going to start doing my nails. The most important thing is to prep your nails. If you don't prep your nails good, like you can not have long lasting nails. They'll start lifting, they might fall off. I have been seeing some comments with like polygel that they like have been popping off of people's fingers right away, but for me it hasn't. Like, I wore my last set for a whole week, but I want to change it up, so that's why I took them off. So yeah, I'm gonna just prep my nails right away and see how it goes. I'm gonna put up my hair too. We're ready. First things first, I'm gonna push back my cuticles, start prepping my nails. And my nails look really bad right now because I did just take off my set from what I did a year, or what I did a week ago. So I'm just going to be gentle but push back my cuticles. And I do have like these disposable like sticks to use that did not come with any of these kits. Okay, cuticles are pushed back. I'm gonna grab my nail drill and I'm gonna prep my cuticles with the cuticle head. Okay, so I did use my nail drill to do my cuticles. Now I'm gonna cut like the extra skin that is over there, any loose skin for my cuticles. And just be gentle because this is very sharp. Sorry you guys don't have a better view. Okay, so I did cut off like the extra excess. I might just go in a little bit just to see if I can fix it up just a little bit more. So I'm gonna just pick out the colors that I want so I know that I can just put the rest away and it's not getting in my way. I think I'm gonna do F16 and black. So I'm gonna put those to the side first off. Okay, I'm putting the rest aside so I kind of keep my place clean. Next, I did order like an acrylic nail set from Temu like months ago. It did come with this little little finger. So I might actually play around with this too today, just to show you how it tells you how to do it in the instructions versus how I do my polygel set. Okay, I know that I'm gonna kind of jump everywhere, but let's try and do what the instructions say on this little finger. So you're going to grab a polygel. You're gonna grab a nail form. We'll just grab one of theirs, I guess. You gotta see what's gonna match your finger, and you wanna do it from like the bed of your finger to the other bed side. But we're gonna check on here. Okay, I guess we can try this one. So you're gonna grab your your nail form. I grab my little cup, put some nail slip solution in there, just a little bit, and it comes out clear looking, does not stink, like no smell to it. Now, what you're gonna do is you can do it either by squeezing this on here and then putting it on the nail, but what I do is just put it straight up on the nail. You gotta squeeze a little hard. Oops. Feels like there's some air kind of like in there. Now this is how much I have on there, okay? What you're gonna do, dip your brush into here, into the slip solution. Totally forgot, you gotta do your base coat. So, let's paint the nail base coat. And you're only gonna take just a little bit, thin layer, and paint the nail, okay? Base coat. We're gonna cure it. 60 seconds. And she is curing. I don't know if you could like see, but there she at. And those are like your buttons too. On, off, change the watts, 5 seconds, 30 seconds, 60 seconds. I have it on 60 seconds right now. Okay. See the base coat. All right, it's a little sticky. That's okay. Now what I was gonna show you with these dual forms, what you're gonna do is just take one. This is what it looks like. And you're gonna take this off. It's sticky. You're going to kind of cut that middle part because it's like you can rip it right there. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put it kind of right under your nail. Okay, try to keep it as straight as you can. Like that. And then, so this is like the part where you can either make it like square like this, you can bend it a little more, make it more like a stiletto kind of thing. And then what you would do is you would add your polygel and then you would just kind of do it as you were doing acrylic or like painting a nail, and it will kind of tell you the numbers on the side. So like how far you're gonna go up with your nails to measure. That's how you use these. Now, to use the form, you're gonna dip it in the nail solution, the non-slip solution, okay? You don't want your brush being too wet because you don't want it to get too loose. Then you're just gonna kind of pat it on, okay? Pat, 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 pat. Pat, 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 pat. And you can make it as long as the nail form. You can make it as short. Just pat, dab, pat, dab. Make sure it's like kind of evenly spread out. Next, you're gonna put it on your nail. Okay. But you don't want to push too hard on this, because if you do, it's going to make it really thin over by like your cuticle area on top of your nail, and then it's just going to be squishing out towards like the end of your nail, and you don't want that. Then you're going to tip over your finger, and you're going to look at the other side, because there's going to be some polygel coming like that, and you don't want that side to be too thick. So you gotta kind of like fix this side and pat that down so it's nice and thin for you, or thick, however you want it. Okay, and you're gonna cure this for 90 seconds. Okay, let's see how it turned out. Now, your nail's gonna be like this. What you do is just kind of tip it from the edge. And it should be dry, see? Nice and hard, dry. Good. Now at this point is when you will start filing. Now you can file the nail however you want. You know, you can shape it. And it's pretty easy to work with. And you want them like thinner. Or you can have them thick if you want to. When I'm doing my own nails, I usually use my nail drill bit, but this is what you want to do. And then, for the last step, after you file or buff or whatever you want to do, this is where you either want to add your gems or do whatever you want. But when you're all finished, you get to pick if you want a top coat or a matte coat. So we can do sparklies. We'll do a top coat, okay? And you just do a small or a thin layer of that. And you're just going to make sure to get the whole nail. And I like to get right under here. Then you're going to cure it for another 60 seconds. Okay. And that's how it should look. Now, that's how they tell you on the instructions on how to do this. That you don't need any tips or anything. You can just do it with pure polygel. And it's good. Like I've tried it once before and it seemed cool. It seems like it held up really good. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Now, I'm going to teach you how I do it my way, though. So, I already did my nails with my cuticles. At this point, too, if you want to cut your nails or file them down a little bit, that'd be a good thing. Because you don't want them too long, but then again, you don't want them too short. Okay, and next you want to kind of take off the shine of your nails. So, like for me, my shine of the nails aren't really shiny right now because I had to take the other set off, but I'm going to kind of like get them a little bit buffed out. And that should help hold like your nail tips and the polygel and everything a little better. Next, see, I kind of got off that shine on my nails, but you do want to get as much dust off as you can now. You can use like an old makeup brush or just kind of wipe them off. And then I already sized my nail tips. So I'm going to go in with my nail tips and just start gluing those on. So I got this from Sally Beauty. It is nail glue to glue these on. And there we go. Hold it for a few seconds or so. Do my next one. Last one. Now I'm going to use my drill bit and kind of smooth these edges in so it blends in with the nail. My husband just came home from visiting his mom, so I'm just gonna have to finish with voiceover, but I made sure everything was smoothed out, and then I will be doing my primer, and I'm only gonna put on one coat on every nail, but just your natural nail, and then I'm gonna go in with the primer. This stuff, it did smell a little bit. Yeah, it smells kind of weird. Yeah, but I had to do that dehydrator for about 2 coats. You do a coat, let it dry, then do another coat. Now I am just sizing my nails, just going to clip them down at the length that I want to clip them down at. Now I'm going to be going in with the base coat. This is important
step, you have to put this on before you start your polygel. You have to put on this base coat and cure it. This will help keep the polygel stay on. Now after curing, I'm going to go in with my first color of polygel, and I just put it directly on the nail and then just pat it out and figure out how I want it to be, and I will cure that. And a little tip is to have a bowl of water on the side, just because if you get like polygel on your cuticles or just on your finger in general on the skin, you can just dip your brush into some water and then be able to remove the extra excess off of that, and it works pretty great. I'm going to be doing my first coat of polygel on all of my fingernails, and I'm going to cure that. And after I'm done doing all of my first coat on my actual fingernails, then I'm going to go in with my second color, which is going to be the black, and I'm going to put that on the top where my fake nail is, and I'm just going to work on it that way. So I got the black on, patting it on, and then I'm going to cure it. Sorry, my kids were just messing around. But that's how my thumb looks, and it didn't come out too shabby. I liked it. Now I'm just going to repeat that on all my other fingers. After finally finishing all my nails, I'm going in to buff them out. I guess not really like buff them, but I, just kind of take off the shine of them and get all that extra excess of polygel off, like the way I want to shape them for sure. And it takes a bit if you don't have like the right tools, but using a file will help do that. I got it all done by hand. And next I'm just going to be decorating. I got these gemstones, and I'm kind of just looking at some other stuff that I got from my kits. What I did was I put on my top coat and cured it, and then that's when I put on my gemstones and whatever else I wanted to decorate it with. I think you could do either or. I'm still learning, but this is how I did the process. I cured them, and I did a glossy kind. I didn't do the matte. And then I put on my gemstones and some other sparkly stuff, and this is how it came out. But thanks for sticking with me till the end. If you guys like my content, please like, share, comment, follow, please. I appreciate it. Love you all for the support. See you in the next one.